Hey folks, David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. In this video, we're talking about day trading, but more specifically, we're talking about gap trading. Gap trading is by far the single most consistent and profitable day trading strategy you can find across the markets today. What I do is teach a course, and within the course, I teach two specific gap trading strategies. One is the morning gap trades, which we'll take a look at in a minute, and the second are gap fill trades, which we'll also take a look at in a minute. The morning gap trades are defined when stocks are gapping higher or lower at the open, generally from some news-related event or earnings announcement. What that does for traders is creates an opportunity. Why? Because stocks will be drawn to and have price reactions from specific price areas. In my course at Lazy Gap Trader, I teach you exactly how to calculate those specific price areas. The gap fill trades are when stocks are coming back to fill a gap left open from a prior day's gap up or gap down activity. I track them. I teach you how to track them. I teach you how to trade them. These are also other trades that create opportunities each and every day. Let's dig in and take a look specifically at what happened today. For traders that want them, I send out my gap trades each and every morning that lists my morning gap trades and the gap fill list. Today, the morning gap trade had on the list 5 potential morning gap trades. We had Harley-Davidson or HOG, we had Goldman Sachs, Cardinal Health, Spade & Company, and Cabela's. Now, out of these 5, 2 hit their levels and produced profitable trades. 3 have not yet hit their levels today, and therefore, they become no trades. We're only interested in taking trades where the specific price level matches up with our calculation, giving us a high probability of profitability. That's the way gap trading works. So for example, Harley-Davidson, Cardinal Health, and Cabela's did not hit their gap level. Therefore, they're off the board. They're no trades. We just move on. However, 2 stocks that did hit their level today, Goldman Sachs and Kate Spade & Company, which we also played the other day, we keep playing the same stocks over and over again. Why? Because in my course, I teach you which stocks this works the best with. What are the criteria we're looking for? What type of volume? What size stock? What are the specific characteristics that gives traders an edge in order to trade the same stocks over and over again? That's precisely what I teach in my course. So let's take a look at 2 that did work out today. Goldman Sachs, you can see I say gap lower. Support levels are $218.19, and then I give a secondary level down at $210.48. Stop and profit target is about $1 to $1.75. We'll take a look specifically at Goldman in a minute, but the second one that also hit its level was Kate Spade or Spade & Company. Gap lower, support levels are $17.92, and I gave a secondary level of $16.58. Stop and profit target is about 15 cents to 25 cents. Now, so far, off the gap fill list, which I give about 30 gap fill possibility trades per day, we had one that hit its level so far, and the day is young. It's GBX or Greenbrier, and you can see what happens. I say, here's the current price, and then I say, here's the gap fill level, $42.95. It's a long trade, meaning we're looking to buy the stock at that level. And then when traders get this email in the morning, it gives them how far away on the last column these stocks are to filling their gap. So we'll take a look at GBX as well. So with all these stocks and opportunities, what I'm doing is I'm giving traders an opportunity to take a look at what I'm targeting to trade on any given day. I'm doing the heavy lifting. I'm giving you a list of opportunities to take a look at each and every day, and these opportunities should prove fruitful by the gap trading strategy. Now here's a chart of Goldman Sachs. Here's a 5-minute chart. Now Goldman Sachs is trading significantly below the 218.19 level. Maybe it even comes into the second level, producing another trade. But let's look what happened right at the open. The first 5-minute candle of the day, the stock made a low of 218 on the button. The second candle of the day, the stock made a low of 217.83, well within our stop loss limitation. But just 15 minutes after the open, the stock was already at a high of $219.89, representing about a $1.70 gain in just 15 minutes of trading. At that point, the trade is over. We have our profit. We're on to the next stock. We don't care if the stock goes down $25 from there. The trade is done. We have the profit in our pocket, and that's the end of the story. These are scalp trades. These are not trades meant to hold all day. These are not trades meant to hold all week. These are scalp trades. We're looking to make our money, get in, get out. That's the way it works. That's exactly what I teach in my course at LazyGapTrader.com. Here's the second morning gap trade that worked out. Kate Spade closed all the way up at $19.40 yesterday. The stock was getting killed at the open. It came right into our $17.92 level, piercing through by a little bit, making a low of $17.76. However, that's well within our stop loss limitation, and the rest speaks for itself. You can see where the stock is now. Even over here, just at 10:30 in the morning, an hour after the open, the stock was trading at a high of $18.39. Again, for a scalp trade, this is a tremendous gain on a stock that we're just looking to get in and out. Some traders may trade 500 shares of a stock like this. Some traders may trade 5,000 shares of a stock like this. I have traders that even trade more than that. This is a wonderful opportunity to learn a strategy where you can identify a specific price level where a stock should have a price reaction in the other direction. Once that happens, you can get yourself into, very quickly, a profit scenario. You make your money. You get in, you get out, you're on to the next trade. You can make a full-time income trading the gaps if you understand the exact strategy that I teach you, how to find and identify the specific price levels where stocks should have a price reaction in the other direction. Now here real quick is that gap fill trade, GBX, and as you can see, the stock is just starting to work out. These take a little more time, but you know what? We hit the low of the day. The low was $42.92. Our gap fill level was $42.95. Giving this some time, we should get a positive trade out of it. Either way, we're in the money at this point in time. You can't take a loss because at this point, you would have a break-even stop and see how high the stock can go in your favor. If you want to learn this strategy, come over to LazyGapTrader.com. I teach 2 strategies that are profitable each and every day. I'm David Frost, LazyGapTrader.com. Come check it out, folks. Thanks for tuning in, traders.